Hello students. Yesterday we saw about multimedia. Multimedia means what? The name of the chapter is also multimedia. Why we are using multimedia? So multimedia equals to multiple plus media. Multimedia is divided into two terms. How many terms? Two terms. That is multiple plus media. Multiple means what? More than one. And media it means what? Medium. Media it means what? Medium. Medium means radio, television, newspaper, internet, all these are medium. So multimedia means what? Multiple plus medium. Multiple means what? More than one, and media means what? Medium. You have to use more than one medium to communicate with each other. It is known as multimedia. Clear? Multimedia means what? If you want to communicate with each other, then you have to use more than one medium, and it is known as multimedia. Now multimedia have total 5 elements. How many elements? 5 elements. Can you see the diagram of multimedia? Whole chapter is covered by these 5 elements. First element is text, second is audio, that is MP3. You can only hear, you can't see, you can't watch audio. Video means you can see as well as hear, so video means MP4. Graphics and animation. Graphics means what? If you want to design your birthday card, wedding card, any inauguration card, then you have to use this graphics. And animation, our chapter number 2, 3, 4, 5, all chapter belong to animation, and we have to do some practicals for animation. So our multimedia term is divided into 5 elements. Multimedia have 5 elements: text, audio, video, graphics and animation. Our first element, that is text. Very basic element, text. Text is used to, can you see text? Text is used to communicate with the user. Text is used to communicate with the user. Communicate, can you see communicate? Now it is known as shorthand language. I am explaining you about shorthand language, but mind well, you have to use only shorthand language in my subject, computer subject. You can't use it in another subject. You can use only shorthand language in my subject, mind well. Now what do you mean by shorthand language? Shorthand language means what? For example, I want to write communication. The spelling of communication is very lengthy. COMMUNICATION. Communication. Now if I want to write this communication in my shorthand language, then I can use COMM. Only 4 words, and your last alphabet of your spelling is N. Then you have to write N in superscript. Do you know about superscript and subscript? Superscript and subscript. Do you know about it? Superscript and subscript. How to write superscript and subscript? For example, in maths I want to write x raised to 2. I want to write in my math subject x raised to 2. Then how can I write it in my computer? X raised to 2. I can write x, I can simply type x and raised to 2. How can I write it? How can I write x raised to 2? I can simply write x, and raised to 2 how can I write? By using superscript. Superscript matlab, if you want to write in upper position, then you have to use superscript. And if you want to write in lower position, for example, I want to write H2O equation, H2O, then I can simply type H, I can simply type O, but how can I write 2 in lower portion? Then I have to use subscript. Superscript and subscript. Same in shorthand language. I want to write communication, but I don't want to write the whole spelling. Every time I don't want to write the whole spelling. Then how can I write it in shorthand language? Simply you can write first 3 letter or 4 letter. I have written COMM, 4 letter, and my last letter of the spelling is N. Can you see? Communication, the last letter of your spelling is N. Then simply write N in your upper portion as a superscript, and write underline. It is known as shorthand language. I can give you another example. For example, education. I want to write education in my shorthand language. Then I can write edu. First letter, first three letter edu. Last letter is n. Then you have to write n in upper part and simply apply underline edu. So it is, you can read as education. Got it? Knowledge, communication, education. Lengthy spelling, in your lengthy spelling you can write it as a shorthand language, but mind well, you can use it in only my subject. Got it? Now our first element, that is text. Text is used to communicate. Can you see? I have written communicate. Communicate spelling is COMMUNICATE. So I have written COMM, 4 letter, and last letter is E. So I have written E and underline with the user. So read as communicate. Text is used to communicate with the user. If you want to communicate with your user, with your audience, or with your friend, anyone you want to communicate, you can communicate by using text. Text is a very basic step. For example, I want to explain you something, then I can use blackboard and I can write in my blackboard as a text, so you can understand it properly. So text is a very basic. Got it? Text is a very basic element of multimedia. For example, you want permission for you want to go for marriage and you want permission for it. Then I can give you permission, but you have to write application for it. So in application you have to write something as a text. So text is a very basic. Now inside text there is a typeface. Typeface means what? Typeface means what? For example, I am writing computer. Now you have to write computer word. For example, you are 40 students in your class. In your class there are 40 students. How many students? 40 students. All 40 students are writing computer, but all students have different handwriting. So the word computer is same, but the style of writing is different. For example, I am writing computer. This computer is written in Arial. Do you know about font family? Font family is available in A to Z format. Do you know about it? So I am writing computer in Arial. I am writing this computer in Arial Black. These all are font family. And I am writing this computer in Monotype Cursiva. Monotype Cursiva is a cursive writing. Monotype Cursiva. So can you see it? I have written computer, same word, for 3 times. How many times? 3 times. But can you see the style of this computer is different? Why? Because my font is different. First computer I have written in Arial font, second computer I have written in Arial Black font, and third computer I have written in Monotype Cursiva. It is known as typeface. Clear? Typeface. So typeface have 2 types. How many types? 2 types. MCQ will be asked, how many types of typeface available? So you have to write 2 types. How many types? 2 types. First is serif and second is sans serif. First is serif font, second is sans serif. Serif and sans serif both are French keywords, French language keywords. Since the word serif and sans serif comes from French language. So you have to understand what do you mean by serif and what do you mean by sans serif. Serif means it is a little decoration at the end of the character. Serif means what? It is a little decoration. For example, if you want to decorate your handwriting, if you want to decorate your document, then you have to use serif font. Which font? Serif font. For example, I am writing my essay. I am writing a essay. I am writing essay on elephant. I am writing one essay on elephant. Now I am writing essay on elephant, and I have written title of my essay is elephant. Now I want to decorate my title elephant in bold, italic, underline. I want to apply some font color. I want to increase my title elephant size. Then I can do it. Why I am applying some style to my title of the essay? Because I want to because I want to display my title in unique format. So serif and sans serif means what? Serif means it is a little decoration at the end of the character. If you want to decorate your character, then you have to use serif font. Can you see? I have written A at the little decoration at the end of the character. Can you see it? I have written A as a serif font because serif means what? With decoration. And sans means what? Without. Serif means with, sans means without. MCQ will be asked, sans means what? Then you have to write without. Sans means without. Serif means decoration. It means sans serif means what? Without decoration. Serif means with decoration. Sans serif means without decoration. Got it? Can you see it? I have written A in serif font with decoration. I have written A in sans serif without decoration. Now example of serif font, that is Times, Century and Bookmark. If you want to show serif and sans serif font, then simply open your Microsoft Word. And do you know about home tab? In your home tab, go to font family and simply show Times, Century and Bookmark. You can get idea how to use serif font. Times, Century, Bookmark, all these font belong to serif font, and Arial and Veranda belongs to sans serif font. In short, if you want to decorate your words, your sentence, your paragraph, then you can use serif font. If you don't want to apply any decoration, then you can simply use sans serif font. Got it? Serif and sans serif, difference between serif and sans serif. If you want to decorate your word, then you can use serif. If you don't want to decorate your word, then you can use sans serif. Now next is size. Can you see size? Size means what? All these words you already know about it, but I am giving only definition to you. That is size. Size means what? It represents the distance between the top of the letter to the bottom point. Top of the letter, for example, I have written A. Can you see A? It represents distance between top of the letter. It is known as top of the letter. It is known as bottom of the letter. The distance between top to bottom is known as size. The size of A is distance between top to bottom. For example, I am writing small a, 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 A and A. Now tell me the size of all these A. It is very small. How can you say that first A is very small? Because the distance between top letter to bottom letter is very less. That's why I can say that first A is very small. Second A is small, bigger than first A and smaller than all these A. Third A is bigger, fourth A is bigger, and fifth A is bigger. So the distance between the top of the letter and the bottom point is known as size. Clear? Size means what? Distance between top to bottom. Next is font. Font means it represents typeface. Font means typeface. Font means what? Typeface. In our day-to-day life, we call it text, and in our computer language we call it font. Font means what? It represents typeface that have different style and size. Typeface that have different style. The style, there are 40 students in your class. All students have different style, different handwriting. So font means typeface, and it have different style and size. So your first element, that is text, is over here. Got it? Now second is audio, that is MP3. You can only hear, you can't see audio. Audio means sound. What? Audio means sound. Now sound is the most important element of media. If I want to say something, if you want to say something to me, then you have to speak something, and I also have to speak something. It is known as audio. It is known as sound, not audio. It is known as sound. Now tell me the difference between sound and audio. Tell me the difference between sound and audio. Can you tell me what is the difference between sound and audio? For example, I want to say something to you. Then I am speaking in front of you. For example, I am speaking in front of you. It is known as sound. You are speaking something to me or your friends or your parents. It is known as sound. It is known as sound. Then what do you mean by audio? Audio means what? I want to record my voice in my phone or computer. I want to record my voice. Whenever I recording my voice into my phone, my record is saved inside my phone in digital form. In which form? Digital form. Sound means what? It defines a meaningful speech. Meaningful speech in any language. It is in an analog form. And audio means what? It is in a digital form. Sound means it is an analog form, and audio is in a digital form. Audio means what? Digital form of sound is called audio. Sound means what? Meaningful speech. It is known as sound. And audio means what? Digital form of sound. આ સાઉન્ડમાં શું આવે? ઓનલી સાઉન્ડ. અને આમાં શું આવે? ડિજિટલ ફોર્મ ઓફ સાઉન્ડ. I am giving an example to you. For example, I want to record my voice. મને મારો અવાજ રેકોર્ડ કરવો છે મારા ફોનમાં. તો હું કેવી રીતે કરી શકું? જ્યારે હું મારો અવાજ રેકોર્ડ કરું છું ફોનમાં, ત્યારે હું જે બોલું છું એને સાઉન્ડ કહેવાય. પણ એ મારો જે સાઉન્ડ ફોનમાં રેકોર્ડ થઈ જાય અને પછી જે બને વોઇસ રેકોર્ડર, અને પછી હું એ તમને મોકલાવું, તો એ ડિજિટલ ફોર્મમાં હોય, એટલે ઓડિયો બની ગયેલો. સમજ પડી? જ્યારે હું બોલું છું ત્યારે સાઉન્ડ જ હોય છે, પણ એ મારા ફોનમાં સેવ થાય છે. એ વોઇસ રેકોર્ડર એપમાં મારો વોઇસ સેવ થાય છે, અને એ વોઇસ રેકોર્ડર એપનો રેકોર્ડિંગ કરેલું મારું વોઇસ તમને મોકલાવું છું, ત્યારે ઓડિયો બને છે. સિમ્પલી બોલો, તેને સાઉન્ડ કહેવાય. અને એ જ સાઉન્ડને તમે કમ્પ્યુટરમાં એપમાં સ્ટોર કરીને મોકલાવો, તે ઓડિયો બને. સમજ પડી? Now examples of your audio file, that is .mp3, .wma, .mid. Can you see dot? It is known as extension. It is known as extension. Whenever you are saving your file, then you have to give extension of your file. For example, I am creating a file in Word. Whenever I am saving my file, for example, I am saving my file as a S1. I have given the name of my file is S1. Then my file will be saved in a format of s1.docx. .docx is the document. It is the extension of my file. By using docx, I can use it as a Word file. So the Microsoft Word have extension that is docx. If your file already saved in Excel, then your file will be saved in .xlsx format. It is the extension of Excel file. If your file saved in PowerPoint, then extension will be .pptx. Can you see? I have written dot means extension. It is known as extension. All app have different and unique extension. So your audio file, all these are your audio file. First is .mp3. mp3, you know about mp3, that is audio file. dot WMA. W means Windows, M means media. WMA means Windows Media File. And dot MIDI. MID or MIDI. You can write both, MID or MIDI. M stands for musical. Do you know about abbreviation? Abbreviation means what? Abbreviation means short name. For example, MIDI. MIDI. The whole name of MIDI is M stands for musical. I stands for instrument. Do you know about instrument song, instrumental song, instruments? D stands for digital. And I stands for interface. So, M stands for musical, I stands for instrument, D stands for digital, and I stands for interface. So, first letter of your word, musical no M, instruments no I, digital no D, and interface no I. The word MIDI. It is known as abbreviation, short form. So, MIDI, musical, instrumental, digital interface. Your musical songs will be saved in MIDI format. Your Windows media file, all your Windows media file will be saved in the format of WMA, and all your audio saved in format of MP3, .mp3. So your second element of the multimedia, that is audio, will be audio is over here. First element text, second is audio. Our two element is completed. In our next lecture, we have to see video, graphics and animation.